Hey, I'm Dr. Mace. I'll be your professor in our History 300, History of the United States Midwest course. And I think I know all of you actually as we get started here. And I think I've had you all in class before, but thought I would post this video just to give us a little bit of a running start into the semester as we look to get things started to have what I think is going to be the coolest class I've ever taught. Period, over the last 7 years at Waldorf University. I got a few different reasons for thinking that. First, it's squarely in my wheelhouse as an environmental historian of the U.S. Midwest. Second, I just walked across Iowa this summer taking a look at Iowa's history. So hopefully we're going to be in for some kind of weird, interesting times here over the next 16 weeks, which should be a really memorable class. So why am I sending this video before school even starts? Well, it starts in 2 days. I'm going to see you at 11 o'clock on Wednesday over in Thorson Hall. But wanted to give you a chance to see maybe what you're in for a little bit, give you a couple other few pieces of advice, and just get us kind of a baseline to get started. So first, if you're getting this video, you're getting in your email, click on over to the Blackboard channel and look around a little bit. A lot of you have taken classes from me in the past, but maybe at the lower level, and things work similarly, but also a little bit different at the upper level. Even if you've taken an upper level class from me in the past, this one's going to be a little bit different because I have much less reading in the class, which you should be excited to hear. First thing you do is click on Syllabus and Resources, take a look at the syllabus for the class and see kind of what we've got going on a week-to-week basis. I've got all the readings segmented out in there. I've got all the assignments listed for each week, and you can kind of see what we're going to have going on as we work our way through the course. One of the other things I wanted to talk to you about was books. There are 3 books in this class. If you've had me for class before, you know I'm going to expect you to do the reading and then take that and create some analysis out of it on what we're going to call historical analysis assignments. A little bit different than our HTA assignments at the lower levels because you pick your own questions, but we'll talk about that more on Wednesday, Friday as we get going in the course. But we got 3 books. First, Iowa, The Middle Land by the good God, Dorothy Schweeder. Dorothy taught at Iowa State for a long time. She's now passed, but an incredibly important historian of the state of Iowa. And as we look at this class, I know it's the history of the Midwest, so our second book is going to be called The Heartland, An American History by Kristen Hoganson. This is focused more broadly on the Midwest, although she looks kind of at Illinois, because one of the ways to do this and think about our history or history of any place is to kind of localize and look at it differently. And that's going to be one of my big focuses in this class, is to see the history of the Midwest through the development, particularly of Iowa and Minnesota. I know many of you are either from Iowa or Minnesota, so hopefully that'll catch your interest. If you're from outside this area, from somewhere else, we're going to learn all sorts of cool things about where we live, where y'all are going to school, all those kind of things we work our way through. The other book you got is by Paul Beck, Ink Paduta Dakota Leader, pretty short book that we're going to read pretty early in the class. Those of you that know me pretty well know that Ink Paduta has served as the focus of a lot of my research, and almost dropped those books on the floor. As we take a look at that book, early in the course, we're going to be working on kind of a weird project related around Ink Paduta to maybe get us working on some of these research and analysis skills as we get going, but more on that as we get into it next week. You're going to need all 3 books, so make sure you're getting them quickly if you haven't already. We want to make sure you're just in a position to be successful as we get rolling here in the course. Other things, make sure you're communicating. Obviously, we all know the pandemic continues to drag on, and as we kind of bravely face the circumstances here at Waldorf University, we're in this together. We got to work together, and we really got to communicate. So as we get things started, make sure that you're reaching out if you got different questions. Obviously, those of you that had me before know email is the way to get a hold of me. Kevin.mason@waldorf.edu, or stop by. I'm still here. I'm in Salveson Hall, same floor as the business office. We're also going to sign up for meetings on Wednesday so we can get together face-to-face, one-on-one, and talk through some of the stuff related to the course. I want to check in, see how you're doing as a human being. I don't know, get to see where your life's gone since last time we crossed paths. Otherwise, make sure you're just getting ready, getting prepared. Look through that stuff on Blackboard if you get a chance. Otherwise, I will see you on Wednesday, and we'll have a great semester. Thanks for watching.